everybody, welcome to Religion Wink TV, where my spiritual ears stay. Guys, we're doing an update on Jussie Smollet. It's my 400th video. I am so happy. It's been a struggle to get to 400 videos between, let's see, live stream and editing and uploading. Whew. YouTube says you only have to do one video a week, one upload. So I was trying to get to 400 by December 31st of last year. To have 400 within a year. I'm a couple of months off. Actually 2 months and like 5 days. So thank you to the one person listening. We're going to recap Jussie Smollet. I'm going to, give you a backdrop. On January 29th, Jussie was out in Chicago, Illinois, somewhere on the south side, somewhere out there. And he had got attacked. At least that's what he told the police. But there's been major updates. Jussie has been known to lie. I told you in the last video I did about him, not the last video, but the other video I did of him, that I thought he was lying then. So we're just going to go real briefly through the, things that's been found out since January 29th. And let me just ask you this question. Have you ever been anywhere in sub-zero temperature looking for a 6-inch sandwich or a 12-foot-inch sausage, whatever the hell they say Jussie was out there looking for, and tell people about it only to find out that you were lying? Well, let me just say this real briefly, because over here, my spiritual ears stay. And when I heard about him lying, I immediately went to John 8:44. And if you don't mind hearing a little bit of the word before we get started, let me just read this verse to you, because it doesn't matter to me if it's Jussie, my mama, even me. Like sometimes I say, oh, I'm coming back on later on today, and I tell a lie. So I have to question myself. Is Satan my father? Is there any truth in me? How can I get myself in a position, if I say I'm going to come on this time, to get myself on camera and do my video, right? So I always look at myself first like, wait a minute, you got to get a little, stop telling people you're going to come live and just go live when you feel up to it or have the time to do it. Stop telling people you're going to go live and then don't show up that particular time or day. Like I was supposed to come on yesterday, but I was so drained from just trying to keep up what was going on in YouTube, watching other people's videos. I fell asleep and got up this morning. I said, well, let me start off with, what I want to start off with. And then throughout the day, I promise you guys, we will get into some more serious stuff, okay? Because anybody out here lying like Jussie or creating scenarios to make America great again has lost their mind, in my opinion. But anyway, please turn with me to John 8:44, if you don't mind. Thank you to the 2 people watching. Let's make it a perfect live stream. The other person, if it's Jussie Smollet, all right, it's 1 and 1. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. John 8:44. It's gonna get good, guys. You wait till you hear some of the commentary surrounding the new updates. It's too funny. It's just like written right out of Lee Daniels' pocket. You know what I'm saying? He pulled out his little black book, that little binder of paper, and just started writing this out. It seems like, and I wouldn't be surprised if he had anything to do with it. I would not be surprised. Because if you go watch the last video called Jussie Smollet or whatever, it's Trade or KKK, exposing Empire's racism. Because we're going to get into it real quick. But John 8:44 says, let's just read 43. Why do you not understand my speech? This is Christ. Why don't you understand his speech, Jussie? Jussie, I need you to understand this, Jussie. Even because you cannot hear my word. See, I know Jussie was brought up in a real good religious family. You know, they believe in God. I love his sister Journey Smollett. She played in Eve's Bayou, that little girl with Samuel Jackson. And I always Anita, what's her name? Whitfield, Lynn Whitfield. Was it Lynn Whitfield? It was one of them. Anyway, that was a good movie. Check that movie out. But it says in 44, it says, "Ye are your father, the devil, and the lust of your fathers you will do." You got to find out what Satan and the devil is out here lusting after. Find out if you're lusting after the same thing. And we have to change that. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. 45 goes on to say, "And because I tell you the truth, you believe me not." 46 goes on to say, "Which of you convinceth me of sin? And if I say the truth, why do you not believe me?" 47, "He that is of God heareth God's word. Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of God." All right. So with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and play this video clip I have, courtesy of TMZ. Fair use is in act here. I'm going to try to turn it up as much as I can, guys. It'll be about another 5 or 10 minutes.
Smollett from Empire was the victim of a brutal, heinous hate crime in Chicago early Tuesday morning. Here's what we know. Jussie was out at around 2 a.m., went to a Subway restaurant to get some food. When he walked out, two men approached him, two men, white men in ski masks, and yelled. They used a homophobic slur, they used the N-word, and they referenced Empire. So they clearly knew who he was. When Jussie turned around, they jumped him and brutally beat the hell out of him. He broke ribs. They also poured bleach on him during the attack and put a noose around his neck. Now, Jussie fought them off, and we're told he managed to get up once they fled and took himself to Northwest Memorial Hospital in Chicago. Now, here's the really, really scary part about this attack. We're told by people connected to Jussie that as the men fled, they yelled,
"Hey, Ascending Culture."
The other thing we know is that about 8 days ago, Jussie got a letter that was sent to Fox Studios in Chicago. He shoots Empire there in Chicago. It was addressed to him, and it said, "You will die black," and then they used a homophobic slur. That was sent to him, and the letter, the envelope, said MAGA on it. So there are some really scary details here about this. But right now, Jussie is recovering, and we hope he's going to be okay.
Okay, so since we last heard that clip back on January 29th, let me remind you guys, this was the same day the stalker showed up at 5A House over there in Chicago as well. You think these stories are related? I'm just saying now, we still haven't seen the police report from that. But thank God Chicago is doing their job with Jussie Smollet, right? Because we got to get these serial liars and stalkers and things off the street if that's the case, right? But I think in the case of Chris, the stalker of Chicago, we will never see a police report. That man, I pray he's still alive, because the way they say they get down in Chicago, if he out there stalking anybody at 3 o'clock in the morning, then why wasn't bleach poured on him? Why wasn't a noose put around his neck? Why wasn't 2 Nigerian men showing up to run him off? You know what I'm saying? That there's no truth to that. But there's a whole bunch of truth to Jussie Smollett now. Jussie was caught in a lie. I believe his daddy is Satan, just according to the Bible. But anyway, let me read you some clips here. of the updates. I'm gonna work from the front to the back. Googly Elmy previously stated. Now he previously stated this. This is the detective sergeant guy from Chicago. He stated that Smollett would be charged if investigators determined he staged the attack. Remember, in the first go around, Jussie wouldn't give them his phone. He had, there was discrepancies when he got to the police. After he got attacked, he somehow went to his manager Brandon's apartment. He's sitting there with the noose on his neck. No one knows if he was smelling like bleach or not. You know what I'm saying? Jussie he ended up in the hospital. He said his ribs was broken, but his ribs was not broken. So he had a lot of, this guy, the Googly Emmy, he was already on to Jussie. It says Smollett, 36, has retained high-profile defense attorney Michael Monaco. Now, if you don't remember Michael Monaco, he was the high-profile attorney that was representing Michael Cohen, President Trump's former attorney. Now, this whole thing with Make America Great Again, trying to portray two white guys attacked him. I'm going to let you listen to another video, the same clip I let you listen to in the last video, kind of tying this whole thing together, where I think the cast of Empire had it out for Trump when he first came into presidency. And this has been an ongoing thing behind the scenes. And wait till you hear how the two suspects who really got charged, it's crazy, you all. So Monaco, he represented Cohen and President Trump's his former attorney. Smollett told police on January 29th, the same day Fabe said Chris the stalker showed up at her house, that he was assaulted by two men who punched him and poured bleach on him in a racist, homophobic attack as he left Subway restaurant 2 a.m. in the morning. You reckon it was Chris maybe? Did he run into Chris? I'm just asking y'all, because I just realized this morning that these two cases happened on the same exact day. Was there some like vortex over Chicago where everybody got up like, I'm going to come up with a scheme today to throw the rest of the world off so I could get some attention, clicks, like, and views? I'm just asking, because this is crazy. It go on to say, he said that the men tied a noose around his neck and called him, these are the two words, is near minus the two G's, and is fayat minus the two G's. So you put the G's in there and you got the two words. What Jussie said these men was out here calling him in the streets of Chicago 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, reports go on to say police confirmed phone records show Smollett was on the phone with his music manager, Brandon, at the time. So it still leaves us who he was by himself. He was with someone at that particular time. Was he by himself? Was he with these two Nigerian guys we're going to hear about? He sure in the hell wasn't with no two white guys talking about MAGA, Make America Great Again. But this is what he told the police, that both men told police the attackers yelled, "This is MAGA country, make America great again." Now, I told you there was a time for some European white men in America where they was enslaving people, raping people, killing people, lynching people. That was great to them. And America somehow wants to get back to that, and we can't allow that to get back to that, okay? There's some people that want to make America great again. And I think Trump falls in the descendants of those people. So we have to be on guard and be on watch and be vigilant of the things that's going around and pay attention to the signs of the signs of the times in these last days. But Jussie, you don't have to make a scandal. You don't have to concoct up a scheme to get us to have this narrative and draw us back into this kind of conversation right now. Because what if they called your bluff? What if this was to kick up again? But anyway, listen to what the Osundaro brothers were detained on Wednesday at Chicago's O'Hare Airport after arriving on a flight from Africa. Police identified the brothers through the phone records and subpoenas to rideshare companies and taxi services who dropped off fares in the area that night. All right, so Democrat is the KK. Absolutely. Hey, I see y'all out there. Hi, Dicky Boy Peanuts One. Lord have mercy. God bless you this morning. Hey Juan, how are you? Hi Ascendant, how are you? Hi Green for Life Love, how are you? Welcome. It's funny, black people's BS meters are definitely working because everyone off the black reps at my office called this out on the first day. They only not called the BS out, but LOL while they did it. You know what? You gotta have a woke spirit or an open eye, like a self awareness, absolutely, to be able to see this. A lot of people like Steve Harvey couldn't see it, and I wonder why. I'm just saying good morning, but his career is probably ruined. It should be not only ruined. Listen to what it's saying. Jesse may be on his way to jail, y'all. He may be on his way to jail. Police executed a no-knock warrant on the brothers' Lakeview home on Thursday. Among the items seized was a receipt for a rope from a Crafty Beaver hardware store. So they bought a rope allegedly around the same time this all went down. Investigators confirmed the brothers were the two persons of interest on grainy surveillance video at the scene of the alleged hate crime attack. Now, let me say this. I don't have footage. I do have footage, but I'm not going to show it. I'm going to give you a link when this uploads, and you can go to that link and see more footage and more videos and stuff like that. I'm just playing audio this morning. These guys are really stocky and buff, and they don't kind of quite fit the guys we seen in the surveillance camera. I'll have to look again, but they look off. They don't look the same. I'm going to try to put the link of the last video in this video as well, so you could just go back and see the footage of the first guys, these two white guys allegedly that was yelling "Make America Great Again." You see, they don't quite line up. In an exclusive interview with Robin Roberts of Good Morning America that aired Thursday, Smollett confirmed the persons of interest in the surveillance video were the men who attacked him. So he's sticking to it. He's trying to say that the men in the surveillance video are the men who attacked him. So now we get good. So it goes on to say, let me see, which one do I want to read next? Let's read this one. Investigators say Smollett orchestrated the attack with his brothers. According to CBS Chicago, Smollett paid the brothers $3,500 before leaving Nigeria. They were promised an additional $500 upon their return. See, Jesse don't know. Come on, 9 people watching. Give me another 7 thumbs up. Make this a perfect live stream. Jesse don't know that the police already spoke to the Nigerian brothers, right? So Jesse is steady trying to stick to his story about the other 2 men we saw in the grainy footage, last month were the 2 men. Sources say the brothers purchased plain red hats at an uptown beauty supply store and that the attack was supposed to happen before January 29th. We have been in touch with Smollett's attorney. My Chicago police say spokesman Anthony Guglielmi told ABC News early Saturday, "We made our intentions clear," he said. They're not playing with Jesse. I got a couple more clips, and they're not playing with Jesse. And I'm going to play one more video to tie it all together. I got 10 people watching, 4 thumbs up. Please give me the other 6 thumbs up. Make it a perfect live stream, and I appreciate you watching. The story was suspect from day one. Yeah, we talked about that. I believe you was here when I did that video. So it goes on to say here, let's read this one. Chicago police are eager to speak with Empire actor Jussie Smollet after 2 Nigerian brothers confirmed they purchased rope from a hardware store and the actor paid them to stage the hate crime. Police released Abel Asundaro, 25, and his brother Ola Asundaro without charges late Friday after 2 days of interrogations. Investigators say Smollett orchestrated the attack with his brothers, again paying them $3,500 before they left Nigeria and $500 upon their return. What do you guys think about that? 11 people watching, 10 people watching. Give me 6 thumbs up, please. What do you guys think about this so far? Because the last statement and comment I have, it's a quote. I don't have any doubt in my mind that that's them. Never did, Smollett told Roberts. He apparently was unaware that the investigators had already ID'd the men as his friends. I told y'all, Jussie didn't know that the police had already talked to the Nigerians and got the truth out of them. And Jussie is still lying. And then it goes on to say, at ABC 7 Chicago reported on Thursday that police were investigating whether Smollett staged the attack with the help of others because his character was being written out of Empire. Did y'all hear that? Who said something about Kamala? Yeah, we could talk about her. Cory Booker and Kamala were quick to side with Jussie because they know, you know what? And so wasn't Steve Harvey, Lee Daniels, of course, the whole cast of Empire. But nobody ever asked him, Jussie, did this really happen? Are you telling the truth? Let's see. The real story is how fed the news is that this is getting more press than anyone in the children's murders that have been going down in Chicago for years. Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. To the 11 people watching, please give me the 7 thumbs up. Make it a perfect live. Thank you and God bless you. Yes, I do. I do agree with that. You know what? And that's a shame. We give more focus to the things like this than we do to the things that matter. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of child everything going on. And we seem to be paying attention to all the other nonsense. They are both fakes. Yes. Steve Harvey, Lee Daniels, and I'm sure there's some more people who came out and supported Jussie the first time around. But black people, we gotta wake up. Now, I'm gonna let you hear this last clip, right? Hold on, let me find it. I don't gotta find it. 641.02. 641.02. All right, here we go. Listen to this, guys. Oh, I gotta close one. Okay. But listen to this. This clip here, I don't know exactly when it happened, but it had to happen before Trump became into office. But again, I'm going to put the link to the other video that this is in. I'm going to put the link to the articles I was reading from today in this video, right? But I just want you to hear the cast of Empire when they did this video and what frame of mind they were in.
Tell my son. What will you tell your daughter? What will we tell the future generation?
Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland, Freddie Gray, Philando Castile.
The violence and nasty rhetoric against mankind is unacceptable.
If Trump gets into office,
it will only get worse.
Hillary has pledged to close the Charleston loophole on guns. I would like a president that will protect Obamacare.
Somebody who understands personally the plight of a woman.
I want a president who stands up against intolerance.
There's only one person in this race who said Black Lives Matter.
So many women and men died for us to have the right to vote. Every time we sit out, we dishonor their sacrifices.
I'm Gabrielle Sidibe, and I'm voting for Hillary Clinton. I'm Tasha Smith.
I'm Jussie Smollet. I'm Trey Byers.
Rashid Gray.
Grace Byers.
And I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
I'm Taraji P. Henson. I'm voting for Hillary.
I'm Lee Daniels, and I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
All right, guys, y'all heard that, right? I'm gonna go back to one part that I want you guys to hear. It's the brother, Trey, I think is his name. Let me see.
Unacceptable.
If Trump gets into
Rhetoric.
Still.
All right, here we go.
Philando Castile.
The violence and nasty rhetoric against mankind is unacceptable.
The violent and nasty rhetoric against mankind is unacceptable. Do you think he pulled this quote out and read it to Jussie Smollett? See, they're trying to give Trump a message in this video right here, right? And of course, you know, with the cast of Empire, the millions of people that follow that show, it was a ploy and a tactic, of course, to get them all to vote for Hillary, which is not a bad idea. But when you hear people speak, this man just said the nasty rhetoric and violence against mankind. What did Jussie just do? Did he not just break this oath right here or this statement or go against his brother on the cast of Empire? Let's listen to it.
Gets into office,
It will only get worse.
If Trump gets into office, it will only get worse. Absolutely. But because it's getting worse, do we have to create lies like this in the land in order for us to get some justice when in all reality it's injustice? Right?
Hillary has pledged to close the Charleston loophole on guns. I would like a president that will protect Obamacare.
Somebody who understands personally the plight of a woman.
I want a president who stands up against intolerance.
So
All right. They want a president to stand up against intolerance. So what should the president do to Jussie Smollett? And remember, Jussie went out being bright and brilliant and got the same attorney that represented Michael Cohen, the attorney of the president. How connected is this? I'm looking at a quote right here that little Brashear Gray says, there's only one person in this race who said Black Lives Matter.
one person in this race who said Black Lives Matter.
So many women and men died for us to have the right to vote. Every time we sit out, we dishonor their sacrifices.
I'm Gabrielle Citibay, and I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
Lee Daniels said, okay, so many women voted, for us to sit out. What about Jussie right now? I just want to ask Lee Daniels on some real. Do you feel that way about Jussie? The sacrifice Jussie just did to say he was beat up, bruised, bleach poured on him, 2 KKK men calling Make MAGA great again, attacked him, only to find out he paid somebody to stage this attack for him. And we still don't know why he did it. Coming from the upbringing and backdrop that he has, what is this really all about?
I'm Tasha Smith,
I'm Jussie Smollet. I'm Trey Byers.
Rashid Gray.
Grace Byers.
and I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
I'm Taraji P. Henson. I'm voting for Hillary.
I'm Lee Daniels, and I'm voting for Hillary Clinton.
Tell my son.
You hear that, right? So, okay. Vote for Hillary. The vote's over. Trump's in presidency. Why Jussie Smollett would do what he do? Why did he lie? I'll tell you why he lied. Jussie was losing his cast on Empire. He was being written out. I somehow believe that Lee Daniels might have been down the night that this all went down. I'm going to put the link in and let you see his pretend crocodile tears that he did in his interview 2 days after it happened, because he had to get his story together, I believe. But nah, he's AWOL again. Is he? With a face like that, I'm sure your camera will be just fine no matter what you do. I don't like Trump either, but I am not going to risk my career for him. Absolutely. Jussie could have got a job somewhere else. This is, like I said, this is personal with the cast of Empire and the presidency of Trump. I wouldn't be surprised if Jussie does lose his job, if Lee Daniels somehow write this all into the next character's script. You understand what I'm saying? That dude wasn't truthful. You're absolutely right. He was a liar. Straight up liar. So guys, let me know. Would you, to save your job, to bring attention to you because you're being written out of a script, would you go to the lengths that Jussie Smollett went to make America great again, or to make himself great again? Because, when sometimes people lose their position, lose their job, they create all kind of havoc just to get the attention off of them, because it's quite embarrassing I mean, this guy played a gay guy on Empire, and he also is one in real life. So Jussie has a lot of connected dots here. That seems like there's something far more greater going on. And then, do you think that the cast of Empire is racist against Trump, racist against his presidency? Do you think this was just a ploy to get the attention of America, the government per se, to draw this narrative? What do you think going on? Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Now, Jussie can write a book. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He'll be fine even if he writes it from prison. All right, 12 people watching. Give me those other 7 thumbs up, please. I'm going to end it here. Let me know what your thoughts are about Jussie Smollett and this whole scandal that just, again, set black people back damn near 100 years. Because everything black people are out here fighting for civilly, we already have. We don't have to do these kind of things here. We don't have to put on a show in order to be the show. You understand? We don't have to write a script because it was already scripted when God put his hand to the pen and paper. I should say his finger to the stone. You know? We don't have to be out here, you know, trying to be equal. We are equal. We don't have to concoct a scheme because they've been scamming us all our lives. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. Like I said, give it a minute for this to upload. I'll put all the links in. Bless you all. Thank you. Yes. Jesus rules. Green for life love. Absolutely. If you guys haven't already subbed, hit the subscribe bell. And this is what we talk about. We talk about God more than anything on this channel, but we also talk about life and reality and how we can come up out of this rabbit hole. I was talking about you just saying death won the genetic lotto. Who won the genetic lotto? You know what? Maybe I did. I don't know what the genetic lotto is, but you know what? I'm going to be very honest today. I did play my license plate, so hopefully that's a word from God. Like, you won the 4-way, girl. I played it 50-50 when I went to the store this morning. All right, what else? Who else did I miss? Did I get everybody? My and April vlogs, welcome. Thank you for showing up. All right, guys, you got so many comments in here. I appreciate it. I'm glad it was a hoax. I'm glad he wasn't hurt. I'm glad lynching rednecks aren't really roaming the streets. Absolutely, because that's a whole nother narrative and a whole nother dialogue going on. You're absolutely right. I'm glad he all right, but again, looking at it spiritually, I mean, he lied. This guy got some things going on internally that he has to deal with. It's funny. Okay, I read that. White people, not so much all. Or they wouldn't so. Wait, white people, not so much. Or they wouldn't say so, right? It's not really funny what Jussie did. You know what? It's not really funny, but I'm making light of it because he lied. It's not funny what they did to, you know, a lot of stuff isn't funny. The roasting gags we see on YouTube isn't really funny, but everybody's laughing and kikiing. To me, he lied. He got caught. He's gonna, you know, you do the time, you do the crime, you do the time kind of thing. We have to stop making passes and excuses for people that sit on a pedestal or have a high standard in this world, like Jussie being an actor on Empire. So what? They're not perfect human beings. They make mistakes just like we do. They tell lies just like we do. They break the laws apparently more so than we do. You know, so I stopped giving them a pass a long time ago. He's no better than us, and we're probably better than him because none of us have done what Jussie Smollett did. To the extent where the police and the investigators, and you got Nigerian people saying you paid them, and you said you got doused with bleach and a noose, and I mean, we probably told some stories to get out of some situations or whatever. But none of us have done this. So I don't think we're the problem here. I think the people on our level, the people with, a sound mind, power, love, and sound mind, we have more reasoning and more intellect about us than the people we put on the pedestal and the people we idolize in this world. And Jussie is not one to be idolized. Where's the mistake? Jussie cute too. Yeah, he thinks sure is cute. Hell yeah, he's cute. But that's the problem. I always say we look at the visualization and not the substance behind it. Anybody, anything can be cute. But what kind of fruit other than that is he bearing? Jussie out here, this could have been a race war. This could have been an inciting of, Chicago riots. You don't know where this thing could have gone if black people didn't have enough common sense, which I know we do. We're some of the smartest people in the world, if not the smartest, to see it for what it's worth, to see the hoax and the scam. All of us could have got behind Jussie, as cute as he is. Oh my God. And then, it's something with the black community. We really rally behind gay people who really get assaulted. You know what I'm saying? Or really get hurt or really get. So this could have incited a war, a race war. And I'm glad it didn't. Gay black men or gay black women. Hey, Sydney, how are you? Welcome. Long time no see. He really wants America divided. That's what I'm talking about. We could have been on some fight. We all could have been on some different vibe right now in the country. Even I'm thinking of the Rodney King situation. Jussie could have said, oh, these white KKK, and then every black person is looking for these two white guys, and they got bleach and they got ropes, and this could have been a mess. So I asked Jussie, why? Been here, ma'am. Oh, God bless you. Thank you, Sydney. Welcome back. They all want America divided. It's the only way their scam works, right? It's the only way the script in Hollywood works as well. It's the only way individually people work. You're absolutely right. Cute don't mean a thing. You right about that. You sure right. Cute don't mean a thing. Absolutely. Because look, Jussie is the cutest thing in the world, and he's going to be cute if he have to go to prison. To all them people up in there, they're going to say, here come this cute ass gay liar. They probably calling him names now, wondering which prison he going to go to. Because he's so damn cute, every prison going to want him. But what? His money, his fame, he's going to be protected. They're going to try to make deals, try to keep him out of prison. But he's so darn cute. If his butt end up in prison, those guys in there are going to think so as well. I think he should go to prison. I think he should face his consequences. I don't want to see any of us go to prison to an extent, because I know it's the modern day plantations of the world. But there's got to be, Jussie just can't make this stuff up. Get everybody all up in their feelings, everybody behind him, not behind him, and then he just walks away scot-free. That's what people have been doing in this country since it's been around, getting away with a lot of things scot-free. People been killed under the KKK for a black man to do this ish. That's what I'm saying. When it comes to just the context of race, it sets us back so far. It's the progress we've made, where we were standing, against the equality of other races in this world. This right here just made us, go back to kindergarten or some shit. His career being ruined and being shamed for life should be enough. You know what? Yeah. But he can get another script. He can get another job. He can tell another lie. Whether he go to prison or not, you're absolutely right. If he's not done telling lies, if he's not done scamming people, if he's not done being ashamed of the life he's living, regardless of what that life is, he's going to continue. This is just the first time we heard about it publicly. He probably been scamming stuff like this all along. Who knows, right? My question to him from Sydney Belazaire, was it worth it? I don't think it was. I can't speak for him. Jussie Smollett, was it worth it? Was it worth it? You're absolutely right. So is Jussie a lion? Jussie is a liar. John 8:44 says, "You do the lust of your father. There is no truth in Satan. Satan is the father of lies." That's all I know. I'm only encouraging people not to be like Jussie, because spiritually, the father of lies is Satan, the son of perdition. We have to stop doing what the world wants us to do and following the world's ways in order for this to stop going on. Is this a corporate collective thing? No. Jussie told the lie. Not all of black people, so all of black people shouldn't have to suffer his demise. No. Satan took over his soul in Hollywood. Absolutely. Exactly, Sydney. Exactly. Angel of light. Exactly. What happens in the dark always comes to the light. Definitely. And all I ever did on this channel is encourage people with the word of God. Obviously, Jussie isn't surrounding himself with the word of God, because John 8:8 says the word of God is not in them. They don't know the truth. They'll never speak the truth. And there'll always be some black person or some person coming along doing this eventually, or have done this. And I'm just saying, we don't have to do this. But Jussie did it, and was it worth it? Exactly. I'm just saying, it's an angel of light. Exactly. You guys are so cool. Thank you for the 9 watching. Oh man, 11 likes. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, y'all. God is so good. If you haven't subscribed, hit that red box and the bell icon next to it, because this is just how we do on this channel. We talk about worldly news, but we chase it with spirituality. We sip all we can because my spiritual ears stay. And I just encourage Jussie that if he allowed his spiritual ear to start ringing, he wouldn't be scamming and lying and then getting other people involved with it. And then he's so much into his lie, he does not even realize that the people he's trying to draw into his lie have already told the truth to the police. That just threw me way back. Way back. That just threw me way back. All right, guys. So you guys have a good morning. Like I said, I will the law judgment. Hey, welcome. From the start, this backfired, and he thought his excuses. Okay, wait a minute. Law judgment will be handed down. You absolutely right. Judgment will fall down from heaven like rain. Excuse me. From the start, this backfired. He thought his excuses, his attention whore. Oh, music not going good, acting skills is average. He's a deceiver. All right, judge. Okay, we in the house of oh Lord now. Let the judgment seat be revealed. Come on now. Where is the true fact he lied? Okay. The true fact he lied is, in the first interview on January 29th, Jussie said 2 white guys of a KKK descent yelling MAGA attacked him in the south side of Chicago, 2 a.m. in the morning when he's going to get Subways. All right? He said they poured bleach on him and put a noose around his neck. Now reports is out that Jussie hired 2 Nigerian guys, paid them $3,500 before they left Nigeria, giving them $500 back when they returned, to stage this scam with him. That's the lie. That's the lie. Where is this fact? I'm going to put the link up for you in this video. Matter of fact, Google Jussie Smollett, 2 Nigerian men. Because first he said it was 2 white men. Is that not enough lie for you? Now we see 2 Nigerian men being charged for this crime. Is that not enough for you? Have a good day. I'm just saying, God bless you. Poor John, where you been? It will not reflect on blacks. Absolutely. We not owning this one. Black people told him he was wrong from the beginning. And I wouldn't be surprised if white people was egging him on to do this as well. Everybody got a little evil in them that played a part in this. I do believe Lee Daniels is the biggest. Angel of Light, LOL. Okay, but no facts are public. This is just you saying for some site about a possible scam. No. I'm not just saying it, John Smith. You be saying it too if you go do your own research. I did a video, Jussie Smollet, January 29th. He lied to the police. He did not want to turn over his phone. He said 2 white men attacked him, broke his ribs. Why can't you understand? What language do you speak? You want me to try to break it down to you as much as I can? Jussie Smollett lied about his attack in Chicago, Illinois on January 29th of this year. He told a bold-faced lie. Go back and watch the replay of this video and you'll hear reports and excerpts from the new update that's out on him. Jussie's actually facing prison time. These Chicago police are not playing with him. He wasted a lot of taxpayers' dollars, money, feelings, investments, all for what? Shame and guilt, embarrassment, regardless of what he was out there doing. He probably ain't had no business doing it. And like I said, it could have been between him and his manager, him and Lee. People said he was out there for trade. Anything could have happened. All we know is what Jussie said out his mouth, and it was a lie. They did work on Empire, and they personally trained him. They did work, Dickie. They did work on Empire. Absolutely. Discernment, John. That's what it is. No, John, the police said he paid $3,500 to the Nigerians and promised $500 more. He did. He absolutely did. He's already got a defense lawyer, John. John, his lawyer is Michael Monaco. Hold on. Let me go back real quick. I believe his lawyer is Michael Monaco. The same lawyer that Michael Cohen had, President Trump attorney. He got the same attorney that was representing President Trump, Michael Cohen. Nigerians were released because it was a scam from the start. Absolutely. Go to Chicago Police Twitter. There you go. The cops have this deleted phone records. I bet you Lee Daniels was on the phone when he made that call, whoever he made that call to. Like, what do I do now, Lee? What do I do now? And Lee started writing the script. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, but now things are so shady. Very shady. Amber Dawn, welcome. John Smith, gotcha. I'll look up this info. John, it's true. It's some truth to it that he did lie. Yeah, I wouldn't, absolutely. I would be saying allegedly if I felt he didn't, but he did lie. From the very first time he opened his mouth, a lot of us on this channel knew he was being very deceptive. Yeah. So good live stream, guys. I appreciate it. It's perfect live stream, 12 and 12. I appreciate that. Like I said, if you guys can share this video, like this video, support this channel, I greatly appreciate it. And you can just simply hit the subscribe button and the bell icon, and let's have this kind of conversation. John, we can always, like I like to tell people, to agree to disagree. Really, if you look it up in the World's Bible, which is the dictionary, it says the devil's advocate. So I never try to play the devil's advocate because I don't want no parts of the devil, or not even to be his advocate. But let your yay be nay, yay, and your nay be nay. That don't mean we not gonna disagree, you know what I'm saying? But we'll hear each other out. We'll give each other information where you could go look it up yourself, and then if you're still not sure, that's on you, kind of, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of us rally back, John, And everybody was not defending me or going against you, but everybody was like, go to Chicago police Twitter, look it up here. People actually know, and that's how you support one another. And I appreciate that. Have a great weekend. You as well, John. When is your next live? Sometime today. Hit that bell, Amber. I sometime today. I was just saying at the beginning of this video, I lie sometimes. I'll say, oh, I'll be back at 12 o'clock. Then something happens or I'm out or something, and it makes me look like a liar. So I don't want to tell people exactly what time, and I don't know how to work around that right now, but I just go live randomly. So it says the ruling class is scared to death that the common PO are seeing through the curtains because our veil has been lifted. Hey, what's up, VS? Good morning. How are you? Welcome, welcome. You absolutely right. The veil is off our eyes. It's like, I remember, Christ says he will use the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and he will use the weak of us to confound the strong. So it is some truth. People are looking for the scholars and the great minds of the world to know everything at this time and day. But no, it's really us. I don't say peasants, but I say are, not the lower class people, but the right people. We're the right people. It's funny, the biggest scammers of the races is upper middle class white libs. I've even seen them calling black people white supremacists if they don't agree. But they won't call us black supremacists. They'll call us white supremacists. But there was a time black people were supreme and still are. No, thank you, Wink. What is that? No, TY Winked. Okay. I'm still learning some of that. Amen. All right. Welcome everybody that showed up, but we're gonna end it right here. I'm coming back live. I got some good things lined up, and I'm coming back live today, y'all. Don't worry, I will. In the same PR firm that rep Harvey Weinstein. I believe so. I didn't hear that, but I believe it's true. They all link together. Okay, I'll hit the notification. See you then. Thank you, Amber. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the 10 people. Welcome to the 12 likes. Thumbs up. I appreciate it. Guys, y'all making it so much easier for me. Where 2 or 3 are gathered, we don't need a whole lot of people. We just need agreeing people. And we can move mountains if we have faith as small as a mustard seed. So, it's Sunday, right? On this Sunday morning, this song right here is called Sidestepping, because we know on January 29th, 2019, Jussie Smollet was sidestepping in Chicago, New York, Illinois. And I just want to ask you people, you think it was a stalker, Chris? Because Chris was tiptoeing around Chicago in the wee hours of the morning, too. Do you think when he got kicked out that apartment complex, he ran into Jussie Smollett? Y'all let me know what your thoughts are down below. And remember, these 2 cases may be connected. Y'all don't know. But Jussie was sidestepping in Chicago, Illinois. He said 2 white men attacked him, broke his ribs, poured bleach on him, put a noose around his neck. He wouldn't give the Chicago police his phone records, and they got tired of him. They thought then it was a scam, and they started tracking him down, following him, investigating him, to the point where they found 2 Nigerian men that Jussie Smollett paid $3,500 before they left Nigeria to come to America to stage this scam with him. And these 2 guys allegedly do work on Empire. So let me know what your thoughts is all about Jussie sidestepping in Chicago, causing this kind of uproar or lack thereof, because like I said, it could have went either way, and I thank God it went this way, that people had a mind and a heart to see past the BS. So with that being said, this is called Sidestepping. I thank you all so much. Ascending Culture, God bless you. Thank you all who showed up this morning. I will be reaching out, and you guys have a great day. Thank you. This is ReligionWinked TV, and my spiritual ears stay Thank you all for watching, and you all have a great day. Jussie Smollet, boy, I don't know how you're going to live this down or if you ever will, but the best thing you can do right now is to just turn around, repent, ask God for forgiveness, and start to live your life truthful from now on. With that being said, you all have a great day and take care. Bye.